Right, we've beaten Man City 2-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Massive result in our season. I really feel like this could be a turning point in terms of the confidence this could give the team. But do you feel like we got lucky today?
Oh, 100%. Of course we got lucky today. They hit the woodwork twice, I think. We saved the penalty. Sterling should have scored early on in the second half. You know, we really rode our luck at times today.
Missed an open goal. Aguero missed a few chances.
You know what I mean? They missed a lot of chances, but it's weird because every time we play City, they seem to not be clinical whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, beginning of the season this year, they should have scored a lot more goals. Last year when they came here in the Champions League, they should have scored a lot of goals. And I'm sure there was another game as well, which they.
Second leg.
And the second leg as well, exactly. Well, they scored 4. I know they scored 4, but they still went out. So that's the point. Is that for some reason we always get lucky against City. City must hate the sight of us at the moment.
There's always VAR drama when we play Man City, and there's a big long gap between that penalty being given, penalty incident, and it being given. But what do you think? Do you think it was a penalty?
When I first saw it, I just saw Mike Dean saying he got the ball. I re-saw it. I think it was a penalty. I think he got the man and then he got the ball. But in terms of the penalty, I think that Lloris did brilliantly to save it. It was bad penalty though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then again, Sterling goes down. He doesn't give the penalty, and Sterling's already booked. Did you see Pochettino, Mourinho and Sacramento's reaction to that?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, he's apoplectic. He's like, how's it?
They look so happy. Yeah, no penalty, and then they see it on the replay. They get up. They go absolutely nuts.
I think no, he might have been looking at Sterling's challenge.
No, he was on the iPad.
I'm saying the red that he should have been sent off.
Yeah, that's what they're looking at.
Yeah. I don't understand because Capoue, Robinson, and now Sterling, all challenges that should have been sent off.
For some reason, against us, just like, you know what I mean? You want to come in for a bit?
I want to come in.
Go on,
What do you think?
I think we were fucking good today. First time in a long time we've been good. Aston Villa at home, first game of the season, was the last time I celebrated like I did today. I generally thought though, before today, we were never going to ever not draw. I thought we were going to take at least a point. And Stevie B. He's the new Stevie G. Stevie B. Stevie B, he's something fucking else, isn't he? See that chest? Go away. I'm on the camera. He's something else, isn't he?
What do you think of Berwijn today?
I thought it was a bit quiet today, to be honest. I thought he took the goal really well. But apart from that, I thought it was really quiet. He didn't offer that much. I think in the first half, I thought that we didn't get the ball up the pitch that much, so he didn't have much chance to shine. But the few cameos which he did make in that first half, you know, some nice strong touches and some nice passes. I thought he did.
He nicked it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's when he nicked it and the whole crowd's going, you know. Imagine that.
You can see the physicality.
No, imagine that though behind you. First game, and you make one really crap tackle, and it was crap. It was just people came with. He got the ball. He's fast. We know he's fast. He nicked the ball, and the whole 60,000 people going, you know. Imagine that behind you.
But he went off injured. We don't know what's going on there.
No,
you know what I mean?
I tell you what happened there. He's won 2 titles. That's all that was. He's won 2 titles. The guy knows how to win a game of football, and that's the issue. People around Tottenham are going, "Oh my God, he's injured forever." No, the guy knows how to go down at 2-0 on the 85th minute, and that's all that happens there.
You know, what finish that was by him on the chest volley. It was our first shot of the game on target.
And everyone goes mad about Daniel Levy, about how we don't make signings, about how our recruitment system's not that great. Ndombele, Lo Celso, Steven Bergwijn, Ryan Sessegnon all scored on their debut, and all was goals as well.
Yeah, true. And Ndombele was brilliant today.
Yeah, he was.
I'd have started him personally, but he's not. What you need is you need the free midfield of Winks behind. I think Winks proved it today. He made several good tackles on the defence back. And what you need to do is you play Lo Celso and Ndombele.
But we need a DCM behind them.
No, but Winks is for now.
For now, yeah.
For now, Winks is the guy. And he's 24 today. And everyone thinks he's younger than that. Everyone thinks he's better than that. He's not going to be a world beater. He's not going to be the Champions League final, whatever, defensive midfielder. But personally, I think he's good. I think he can make those sliding tackles that he's made today, and he did make them today. and allow Ndombele and Lo Celso the space to make the chances full of Bergwijn, Son, and when Kane's back, it's going to be a different game.
I think what Winks is really good at is kind of like recycling the ball and keeping the ball ticking. I thought Winks did brilliant today, but you know, he's too inconsistent for my liking. I think he really, if he can put a performance like that in every single game, then yeah, brilliant. But he's too inconsistent for my liking.
Love Winks. Winks is Tottenham. Winks is Tottenham for me. And when Harry's not on the pitch, it's other Harry. And Winks is Tottenham. And Winks gives a shit. And I'm sorry, not many other people do. Bergwijn did today, and he absolutely reacted to the Yudol's chance, and he loved it.
What about Serge Aurier today? What did you make out of him? I thought he was absolutely
Serge
brilliant,
Aurier's-
apart from the penalty.
Serge
It was
Aurier's
absolutely
quality.
brilliant.
Serge Aurier's quality. And it was a penalty. I watched it, we watched it, and we were saying, and we were arguing about whether it is, we have 3 minutes probably from Serge making the tackle to the penalty, and do they add that on as added time? Because it is added time. No, it's added time. Serge making the tackle was added time, and because it was a foul. And I think Lloris made a foul on Sterling personally for the other penalty. And I think he did. He took him, his hands took Sterling out. But obviously Mike Dean and whoever was on VAR did not think that. But I'm a big fan of Serge Aurier. I think Max Aaron's a couple of years will be a much better decision. But for now, why fix something that's not broken? We've got many other positions that need to be fixed.
You know, CDM, left back.
We
You know,
need a
Tanganga
CDM.
though.
No, I was about to say another guy who's actually talking about a guy who's actually Tottenham is Tanganga as well. Came in again at left back today. I thought up against Riyad Mahrez, who only beat him once the whole game. You just felt comfortable whenever Mahrez was coming down that side that he wasn't going to get beaten. And is he really becoming a guy we can rely on now?
Take your mind back to when he first started at left back, and he looked so uncomfortable there. He's played twice there since then. He looks absolutely brilliant. You know, we've got a player now who feels comfortable at left back, right back, at centre back, and he's competent, brilliant at all
The league's
three.
best as well.
Exactly. He played at right back, centre back, and left back against Liverpool, and now he's played an amazing game at left back. I thought he was our best player today.
I agree. I think Mahrez, personally for me, is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. He's at Tottenham. I would take him every day of the week, and against, especially against Liverpool, you can see he was a bit slow to the ball. For me, he'd come out, or he was one or the other. He was either too slow or he was too fast. He'd make a rash foul, or he'd be too slow out. Today, for me, perfect. Everything was perfect. Imagine having a right back. I don't know how old it is, 18, 19. He can play centre back, he can play right back, he can play left back. For me, and Ledley King's talking about it going, I've had several discussions with him, and we've talked about football, we've talked about how to play it. For me, that's so promising, especially when Sanchez made a couple of mistakes today. I like Sanchez a lot, but
I'm not such a fan of Sanchez, to be honest.
no, I do like him. He's got a lot of pace about him, and I think he will be
Stupid shit, you know what I mean? He just does stupid shit.
He does do shit. He's my brother's correct. He's very dangerous. He's dangerous to Tottenham, but I do think a lot of it is he hasn't got an outlet, and I think what we need to do really is going forward. It's a horrible decision, but I don't think Ali has a place in the side unless you play striker when Kane's injured. I think what Tottenham need to do is play 3 in midfield, 1 defensive midfielder, Gio, Tanguy, and then 3 up front, Stevie G, Sonny, and Kane. And Jesus Christ, what the hell are we going to do with that? What the hell are we going to do with that? But we have to make a signing like Ndidi. I like Winksy. I do like Winksy. But that's my Tottenham.
You try to go and convince Daniel Levy to
That's
spend
my-
120 million on someone.
Yeah. That's my Tottenham. That's my Tottenham side coming out. I love Winksy, but I do not think Harry Winks has what it takes to be a proper Premier League defensive midfielder. I like him a lot, and I think he'll play for England. But I think he'll play for England for someone like Fulham when they come up.
What do you think today, Jose Mourinho, though, in terms of, do you really feel like it was a Jose Mourinho kind of performance? Sitting back, concentrating all the time on defence. We had to do a lot of defending today. We played a low block, and then kind of when we had the chance to go forward, we had to take our chances. But do you feel like he's really putting a stamp on the team?
Yeah, I said it a few weeks ago. I think that the first thing he had to do when he came into Tottenham was sort out that defence. And you can see it's getting a lot better now as it was beginning of the season. Imprinting his ideas on the team now. I think the defence is a lot stronger. We're looking very good on the counter-attack. And yeah, we're definitely looking like a Jose team more now than before.
Do you think you'd like to see us perform like this in big games, a bit more pragmatic, and not sell ourselves like we have done in Pochettino?
We tried to do this against Liverpool, but we got sold short by us not finishing our chances, number one. And number two, they scored from a throw-on that wasn't really a throw-on. Yeah. So I think today we implemented it well, albeit we should have been 2 or 3 down. So I think what Jose's trying to do is keep it tight until 20 minutes and then really go for it.
I absolutely agree.
Well, with the massive result at the end of the day in the race for top 4, so are we going to get top 4?
Look, there's a lot of twists and turns to come. I can't say if we're going to get it or not. I'm quietly confident, only 4 points behind Chelsea now, but there's a lot of games to come. We got Chelsea to come, we got Man United to come, we got everyone to come pretty much. So apart from Liverpool and City now.
Exactly. So well, still those two out of the way.
Yeah, look, it's definitely a big chance. I think we're the best team in it, but it doesn't always go like that.
We getting top 4?
I think we'll definitely get top 4. Yeah, definitely. So obviously coming into the second half of the season, only Chelsea away. We've done Liverpool. We've played them twice. It's done. Forget about that. We've played City twice. We've got 3 points from that. Chelsea away is the only team to play that we've got in the top 6. We should have beaten Leicester earlier on in the season. VAR came into play. Sonny was offside by a centimetre? Who knows? But I personally think that we've made a signing in Steven Berwijn that is something else, and he's huge. I really do think he's something huge.
Yeah, but the one last thing I want to say is that not getting a striker in, you said it in our live stream, that this game is not going to be the game where we see that we need a striker, because we're playing on the counter-attack. It's going to be when the smaller teams come here. So let's just calm down a bit a sec and let's see what happens when these kind of teams come here without a striker.
But all right, like, subscribe and comment below. Let us know what you thought of the game. And as always,
come on,
you Spurs.